I remember you telling me that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty intense. Pretty intense.
Wow. Because what would pull the audience in is um what was life like before you started having what led up to, and then the symptoms started happening, then that would pull the people in. That's what we need.
The symptoms were I became so tired that all I did was sleep 24/7. Like I just wanted to sleep. Wherever I went, I would say, "Oh, I gotta go home. I have an appointment." I'd go home, go right to bed, and I'd sleep, and I couldn't keep my eyes open. My eyes would just like always want to close. I remember one time I was at a place, and I got so tired that I was looking on the corner. I was looking at the ground. I said, "I want to lay down right now in the middle of the room. Just lay down." It was that overwhelming.
Wow.
It was like narcolepsy. Narcolepsy is
right.
So I was literally want to just like sleep everywhere. Like I could lay down anywhere. I didn't care where I was. I just wanted to sleep. If I was like visiting someone down the hall, I'd want to go up and just like sleep. Horrible. And my brain I didn't want to think. I couldn't think straight. I would have to pull over the side of the road and take a nap on the side of the road.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that part. Yeah, that's wow. Huh.
Because I couldn't sleep. It was like I felt like I was gonna fall asleep, so I had to stop the car and drive the car like in the corner, in the middle of the street, and pull over and sleep.
Right. And then what made you like? How were your relationship with your friends? How were they?
Well, I never did much. Every time they invite me somewhere I want to go out, I'd make excuses, and I would make excuses why I wanted to sleep because I wanted to stay home. And I would tell them I couldn't. I would lie to them and say, "Oh, I have to take care of my mom." After this, I would always make excuses why I couldn't. And then they put me on amphetamines, which gave me some energy. But the amphetamines made me like they're an awful drug. Yes, it helped. It gave me energy, but the crashes. When you come down from amphetamines, it's a horrible thing.
Okay.
Horrible. The fatigue, the mental fatigue is just horrible.
Right.
They make you like wild when you're on it, but then they make you like it's a horrible drug. What it does to your body is horrible.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I would be like, I don't know. Then I'd go to different doctors, and they would like never do anything. They would be like, "Oh, take a pill." So if I did that, I would have never found out what was wrong with me. I would have never found out.
Right. Now, when you first went to the doctors, who brought you? Was your mom brought you?
No, I used to drive back then. I was driving.
No. When you were a kid, like teenage me.
Oh, yeah. My parents, yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I remember talking to this lady, and I kept crying. I said, "I don't feel good. I just don't want. I can't." And she screamed at me. She was a doctor. She yelled at me. I just wanted to punch her. She's like, "Wipe your tears. You're gonna be fine." And
Oh my God.
And then I went to a different doctor, and they just never did anything to really try to find out what was wrong with me. They would roll their eyes, and then I got so sick where I just didn't want to live. I'm like, I have no life. What am I? This is sad.
Right.
For years, this went on for almost most of my. This went on for years and years and years.
Right. I never knew it, even the time when I known you, because people don't tell you that stuff. So yeah, and I'm sure you didn't know that I was bipolar too. But I'm just saying, yeah.
It was weird. Like the illness, it was kind of stable. Like it was stable. It was okay for a little while, but I still go home and take naps. Like it would still be tired.
Right.
Like whenever I would do something, I would do what I had to do. This is when it wasn't really bad.
Right.
I would do it, but then I still have to go home and take a 3-hour nap.
Okay.
And I would have to go home and take another nap, and then I would do something. I would go back to sleep. Like I would take like 3-4 naps a day.
Right.
So.
How did it because your friends probably didn't understand, and that must have been a challenge.
Well, I stopped seeing all my friends that I grew up with when I was a teenager. I never hung out with them anymore.
Yeah.
So they probably thought, because they used to hang out with each other and meet up every week.
Right.
Everything we didn't, I never went there because I was always too busy taking care of my mom or being sick. You know,
Right. Right.
it
And
was
when
hard.
when did your pop leave?
My dad died at 65.
Right. And you, how old were you then?
I don't even know how old was I. Wait a minute. That was in 19. You know, I'm trying to think the year that he died. I'm trying to think. I think he died in. Wait a minute, 19. You know what? I'm trying to think. I don't even remember the year he died. That's awful. My memory's so bad now because
Wow.
this disease makes memory problems. Like it's
Right.
awful.
Right.
Like if somebody tells me a name, I'll forget it, and it really bothers me because I'm not good with names now.
Right.
Like if I meet somebody
Uh-huh.
this illness, because I have atrophy of the brain and I have shrinkage of the brain, like one side is atrophy and one side of my brain shrunk
Right.
because of the illness. So when I like I forget a lot of things and it bothers me because it feels like scary. It feels like am I gonna get Alzheimer's? Am I gonna get Alzheimer's?
Okay.
It's scary. Like doesn't
Wow.
that kind of stuff scare you?
Yeah, I won't like. Yeah. No, I don't. No.
No?
No.
It doesn't scare you?
No.
If someone said you're gonna get dementia, you know what dementia is?
Yeah.
It doesn't scare you?
No.
Oh my god.
No.
It scares me. Well, you know what? Okay, it wouldn't scare you? Okay, let's put it this way. Let's say somebody told you you're gonna get to the point where you're not gonna even recognize your girlfriend and even know that she's or your wife. You're gonna even know who she is. Would that bother you?
No.
It wouldn't bother you?
No.
Why?
Because that I don't. Because that time didn't come yet. Like that. Yeah. I don't. Yeah. That's not like I don't. It, yeah. It does. Yeah. That. No. It does. No. That doesn't.
So you wouldn't bother if you look. Let's say you were fast forward to like a few years, or like let's say 10 years or 8 years or 10 years, and then imagine you seeing your girlfriend or your wife. I'm sorry, your wife, and then not even knowing who she is. That wouldn't bother you?
No. That's not frightening.
No.
No.
Wow. See, that's terrifying to me.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you, what is frightening to you? What would frighten you?
I don't know. Huh.
No?
I don't know. I have to think.
No?
No, I don't know.
Really?
Yeah. Oh.
There's nothing that would frighten you?
Well, I'm sure there are things that would frighten me, but I mean, I don't know which. Like, I can't.
Like what?
I can't think of anything. Well, hold on. I'm thinking. What's frightening to me? Becoming homeless.
Okay.
Like having to live yeah, being homeless, being like having to live in the elements, like just that's frightening. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's frightening. Yeah. Cause like living outside. Just
I see.
it's painful.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, can you imagine having to sleep on the ground, on the cement?
Or, yeah.
Right? Like,
people
well,
like
yeah. Like, yeah, that's frightening. Yeah. I would say that's frightening.
Well, a lot of people that are drug addicts, they are drug addicts that are homeless, but they don't. The sad part is they did become like that because of the drugs. That's the sad part.
I don't believe
That's
so.
the sad part. No, there are because I
But
know
no,
there's
because I mean, I did an extensive research on it, and
oh, not everyone.
well, most of them weren't drugs that made them homeless.
Well, what did?
A broken heart.
No.
Yeah, that's what the data shows. Yeah.
got into drugs.
Like
So
the drugs were the after effect. Were after they were homeless. Then they started.
after they have broken hearts.
No. After they were homeless, the drug came. The drugs started coming after they became homeless. But that's the thing. That's coming from their mouth. That I've with all of them,
How
But
wait a minute. If they're homeless, how do they afford drugs?
you know what? That's their story. I have to. But I'm just going from what they. But I mean, then also like, how could they live? Like some of them never sleep. Like I don't know. And that's just frightening. Like I don't know. It's something that I don't know unless it happened to me, and all I can go on is from what the data shows. And I was like, I mean, I was surprised too. I was like, wow. But like that's their story. That's what and I said, wow. I mean, the women say like, oh, they was with their husband for all these whatever. One lady says that her husband just kicked her out of the house. I'm like, oh my God, wow. That's crazy. But she lived out of her car, and then she goes to the gym, and I was like, oh my God, like, it's just, yeah. And then like all of them, they had this whole, and that's all of them. Like, I don't know. That's what they said. I don't know. I didn't put the words in their mouth. That's what they said.
Was there a video you watched?
Yeah. A whole bunch of documentaries. It was like 5 of them. It was a series, So,
What was it called?
oh man, I'm trying to think of the name of it. Oh, there's a guy, and he goes out, and he interviews them.
Oh.
Yeah, he interviews them, and has them. He asks them the like I'm talking to you on the phone. Yeah, he brings them the mic, and he talks to them. And he like, oh my God, I can't think of the name of it, but I can pull it up in my saved history. But yeah, it's a whole bunch of, and no, it's just something that I noticed. Like all of the stories, all of them. The women and the men, both of them, have the same, like, I said, wow, that's interesting, The other one that's frightening is Locked Up Abroad. Like, can you imagine that? It's called Locked Up Abroad. That one's by National Geographic. And it's about people on vacation, right? And they get tricked into like smuggling drugs and stuff. And sometimes it's not drugs. Sometimes it's other stuff. But they do it in a different country, and they're locked up in that country for like a long. Oh my God, it was that. So I don't know. Yeah. I think circumstances like that, like really, really, like breaks a person. Like it's just weird. Like, I mean, hey, I give it to them, hey, that's their circumstance, but for them to be able to tell it, to explain it is like, I think a story is fascinating. I've always been fascinated with stories, listening to them, and just like, I love them, like I do it all the time. Like I said, it's just something that I've always been interested in. Like, I guess we call it escape, a mental escape, like, yeah. So, yeah, and everyone has a unique, like, nothing is worse or better, everyone has a different, and it's like, that's to be respected, like, wow, that's
Everyone
just
has a unique story.
right, yeah, that makes them like everyone has, and just to be able to respect that and understand that about people and let people be people is like, that's just what it is, I don't like say like, oh, you get whatever, like, people classify people and stuff like that, hey, do people do that, I think people do that to make themselves feel good.
Yeah.
So, but that's just me. That's just the way I feel. But it's just interesting listening to, like, how it just like, it shapes people's behavior. It just like you like I have no idea the things you experience that makes you you. You know what I'm saying? And that's you. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm honored to hear that, and appreciate that from another person. Like, that's like,
That's
yeah.
like that's why you have this unique gift of being able to write, which is a really cool thing, you know.
Oh, yeah, you think so?
So, yeah. So if I said to you, okay, Rodney, I want you to make up a story right now and tell it to me how you would write it in a book. You can do that?
I couldn't do it on demand. It has to come to me. But yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah. It's nothing. Yeah, I tell people that all the time. It's not something that I can just like, oh, go write a story. No, it has to come to me. Like there's features that come in my head and I put them together. But yeah. And that's the thing. They're not real. They're not real. They're not real. I keep telling people that it's not real. But a lot of people think it's real. I'm like, no. But yeah. Yeah. It's just fun. To me, it's just fun, you know? I think everybody could do it. I really do. I really think everybody could do it. Like, it's not something... It's something that I think everybody does, yeah. Well, yeah, when you have something that you do like that, when you have something like that you do, right? At such a young age, right? You automatically assume that everybody does it.
Right.
You see what I mean? You have to like step outside of yourself and like, oh wait, no, everybody doesn't do this. But you know what I'm trying to say, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Well, you know, you do have a unique gift, and you gotta keep doing it because someday you might be a rich millionaire. You never know.
Well, I'm almost dead now, so it's better hurry up. That's a joke. You gotta laugh because it's true. Look it. I'm 53 years old. That's the truth. I'm not 35.
That's why I was telling you, life is not long.
Yeah.
Really.
No, well, yeah, but I mean, life is life. Long or short, it's just life. Each individual has a day to go. Who knows when that day is? Hey. Yeah. It's just, you know, you can run from it or you can run towards it. You know, I just don't run from it. I run towards it. And you told me no, so that's good. Okay, so we'll see. The clock is still ticking. I'm playing. Laugh, go ahead, laugh, let it out. But I mean, it's just, yeah, that's intense. I mean, because, you know, it's funny, like, because, what is it? I think everyone has a unique, I guess, everyone has something to do. Everyone has something, as many people as there are, everyone has a unique experience. There's something, yeah, you have family and brothers and sisters, but there's something unique that makes you. That's what it is.
Not with everyone.
Yeah.
Some people are more boring than others, so.
Yeah, you think they're boring?
Some people are. Now, some people don't have much of a story to tell or much of any, you know.
Yeah, I think they do. You just don't. I guess we don't get they don't pull it out of them, I guess. I don't know.
No, some people just have great lives. They have no stress, no nothing. They have nothing to worry about.
Oh, you think?
Like that.
Yeah? I don't think so.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah, I think everybody has something.
Well, they do, but some more than others.
Yeah, you think more than others? Yeah.
Yeah. Like, and we all have our own unique thing that makes us scared of things. And everyone has a fear, you know. Like, I have a friend of mine. I don't know if you met her. Her biggest fear is not being poor. She has no fears except for being poor.
That's not being homeless. That's just being poor.
She's got a lot of money, but there was a time where she had to work a lot. And she hated it, whatever. But her biggest fear is being poor.
Wow. And she said that? She could say that?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Like my biggest fear is like here's an example about my illness. Like I knew that when I was getting sick, I knew something was really wrong.
Right.
Like it started getting my brain was like not functioning properly because of the lack of blood flow.
Okay.
I remember one day I was doing somebody's hair at the studio, and I was doing just a regular braid, which anybody can do, like a child can do a braid. And I was doing this braid, and all of a sudden, as I was doing the braid, all of a sudden, I was doing it, and I couldn't remember how to do the braid. I was like, what the hell? I can't even do a simple braid. And I
Okay.
freaked out because I'm thinking, what's happening to my mind? What is happening? I can't braid. You know what else bothers me?
What's that?
There are things that bother me. Like, for example, if I go somewhere, that's why I don't like to drive a lot. If I go somewhere
Okay.
and I drive somewhere and someone shows me directions or I know how to get there, like, if there's a lot of turns, like left, right, left, or left, right, left, or right,
Right.
I'll forget home. I get paranoid because I forget how to get back home.
Oh,
If it's
wow.
far, like if it's
Right.
far, like I literally had nightmares. Like one time I had a nightmare that I was going somewhere on a road. I was going up into a country road and I couldn't find my way home.
Wow.
Like I freaked out because I was like,
Well, you know, and some of them are good, right?
what?
In the sense that some of them are good because the fear is what keeps you from being lost. The fear.
No, because I would get lost anyway.
Well, I'm just. Well. The fear is what makes you remember. It makes you.
I wouldn't remember. I know I wouldn't because I've been places.
Yeah.
Like, okay, how do we get back home? It's like I have no idea. I have no
Right.
idea how to get back home. Like you know why? Because my.
But you're home now.
Huh?
But you're home now.
No, I am. But
Yeah, but something. I mean, something led to something that got you home. You're here.
No,
You're home.
You're not listening.
Okay, I'm
You're not
listening.
I don't go anywhere because that's why. Like I don't go anywhere far.
Right.
Like I can drive here to like West Springfield or here like on a 50, 30-mile radius. You know, like if it's not far.
Right.
But if it's far, and I get disoriented. Like I'll be disoriented where I'll be like, wait a minute, I forgot. Do I take a right? Do I take a left? I'll forget. I won't be able to find my way home.
Wow. That's
And
interesting.
then my biggest fear is if I keep driving, I'll drive further and further away, and I won't remember how to get back at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's memory recall. It's
Okay.
my memory recall. That
Wow.
it scares me, so I don't like to drive anywhere far.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just don't. I get really weird like that and that's because of my brain damage.
Yeah, you told me that. Yeah.
Like I have brain damage. That's what keeps me from remembering things.
Right.
That's really scary. But I've had it for a long time, and it does. Like when I remember when I'm thinking, oh my God, I've been doing braids for years, and I can't remember how to do the braid. Like I was like, what the hell?
Right.
And then it went away. And it comes like it's just weird. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but the brain damage is really. And I remember it started getting worse because I remember thinking, okay, like they do a test at the doctor's office where they tell you like 3 things. They'll say like, for example, bird, plane, or fork, right? Or
Okay.
something like that. They'll say 3 things.
Okay.
And by the end of the appointment, they'll say, repeat the things I said to you in order. And then by the end of the appointment, you're thinking, wait a minute, what was the 3 things? And that's scary to me.
Yeah, that's scary to you.
Because you can remember that, but then you don't remember them in order.
Okay.
You don't remember you might remember one of the things, but you don't remember the other. You
Right.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what this did into my brain.
I see.
That
Yeah, that makes sense.
if I tell you 3 things or 4 things you remember,
Yeah.
and we talk for like a few hours, would you remember the things?
It depends. Sometimes I would, sometimes I wouldn't. But yeah, I'm listening. Right. Right.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing that bothers me the most.
Right.
Because it bothers me what it did to my brain.
Wow. I will say mine is one of mine is my freedom.
What do you mean?
And when I say that, meaning as strenuous as it was as a child, and I say it and I mean it, I would never go back because I'd rather have a little and be able to do what I want to do when I want to do it than have a lot and have to do what someone else says and stuff like that. Like, that's one thing that, yeah, I have to have my own space, my own, and it doesn't have to be a lot, right? It doesn't, like I have to have my own, you know, and I think everybody has to have that. Like, you have to have your freedom to, you know, like, gee, I want to go over, or I want to go outside, I want to, you know, like, I don't know, like, it's just something about that. Like, can you imagine going back in time when you were a kid and you was under your teachers and your parents, and, you know, and that doesn't bother you?
What? No, because, oh, you mean you like being able to do whatever you want when you want?
Right, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
So like tomorrow, if Rob says, okay, Maria, I gotta tell you something, Maria, but just listen. And Beth came over and Pat came over and they all said, Maria, we hate to do this, but we're gonna send you to this nursing home. That wouldn't bother you?
Wait, say that again?
If they all came up to you tomorrow and Rob, Patty, I'm just painting a picture, and Beth and everybody was around you and it's like, Maria, this is for your own good, but we're gonna send you to a nursing home. That wouldn't bother you?
Oh, yeah, because then I would know something was wrong with me. Like,
But it wouldn't bother you that you wouldn't be able to do what you want to do? You have to be under the nurse. You would go to a nursing home?
Yeah, of course that would bother anyone. It would bother anyone.
Well, how do you know that would bother anyone? Most people, some people are fine with it.
Really?
Yeah. There's a lot of people. I mean, for real. I'm not fine with it. I would hate it. Like, that is like, oh, you know what? Honestly, right now, I'd rather die before something like that happened.
Yeah, because you know they wouldn't take good care of you.
No, because I wouldn't be able to take care of myself. I wouldn't be able to do my own, live my life. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather be dead before that happened. Yeah. But that's just me, you know. And other people have different whatevers and stuff.
No, because it's true. Because some people think, because usually when people go to nursing homes, because they can't do their own, they can't do anything on themselves. They can't, like, you know, they can't prepare a meal. They can't do anything. They can't, you know, so that is scary because that means that's what happens to people that have dementia. And you say you're not scared of dementia.
Right.
If you're not scared of dementia, why wouldn't you? Because people that go in nursing homes usually have dementia.
Well, people go to nursing homes for a lot of different reasons, you know. Yeah, I heard of people going to nursing homes for dementia. People go to nursing homes for other stuff. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, I've been in and out of psychiatric wards. That's probably why, and I know because psychiatric wards is like kind of the same thing because people get like, you know what I'm saying. And I'm just saying, like, just having that extra whatever to be able to live my life on my terms is so much of a I thank God for it. I thank God. I thank God for it because I'm just saying, like, but people have different whatever, and some people are fine with it and whatever, but that's just something that I'm not fine with.
Did you hear what you said? You said you thank God, but the other night when we were talking, you said you don't know if there is a God, right?
No. I didn't say I didn't know if there was a God. What I'm saying, when I say that, I say like Jordan Peterson said. Like I'm saying, that's what I said. I said like I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
But you want to believe.
Well, yeah, I believe, but it's not something that I can know. I don't know. I just got here. How am I supposed to know something like that? Right. That's what I said. Yeah.
You have to have a higher faith.
Well, yeah, but that's what I said. Yeah. But I mean, as far as that, yeah, that's it. But no, wow.
The thing about nursing homes is a lot of nursing homes don't really take good care of their patients. They neglect them, or they don't, like I saw what happens in the hospital, never mind a nursing home.
I know, yeah.
The hospitals are just full of people that are being neglected, and I don't know, it's pretty sad.
Yeah.
So you gotta, who knows what happens in the end,
Yeah.
You gotta just pray that you don't get like that and you don't get sick, and you just gotta pray that you can keep being independent.
Yeah.
My biggest fear too is if you end up in a place like that, like if you were in the hospital or in a thing, did they make you take drugs that you didn't want to take?
I don't know.
Like, did they put you on drugs that you really didn't want to be on?
I don't know.
Like, okay, the drug that you're on, did you when you first started taking it, when they put you on it, did you say you wanted to be on it, or did you say you didn't want to be on it?
I don't know, honestly.
Like, you don't know if you have a choice?
No, well, that's the thing, because when you're sick like that, you're like out of consciousness, which is on purpose, right? But hold on a second. Then, like, they'll give you a pill, I guess, whatever, and see how you function with it. Then they'll give you another one to see how you function. So it's kind of trial and error. So that's why I say I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, a lot of people say that, and they ask that, and the doctors ask it, or the nurses try to ask it too. And I'm like, and I just be honest with them. I'm like, I don't know. How am I supposed to know? I don't.
You know if you feel not feeling.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, like if someone told you after the fact, meaning after they already gave it to you, oh, how does tricyclicolone make you feel? You don't know what they're talking about.
Right.
Thank you. That's it. So yeah, that's it. I just keep it as logical as I can. I found one that's even with my whatever that I work, I guess, works with my metabolism, you want to call it whatever, and that's fine. So I take it, and that's it.
Okay. Wait, my question is, did you ever try a different drug and didn't feel good on it?
No.
So that is the only drug. What is it called again?
This one. Well, it's different. It's I mean, you're talking about years. So it wasn't this one. Before, and they had tried stuff in hospitals that, like I said, like that I don't even know. But yeah. So
What are you on for medication now?
Depakote.
Okay.
And but I mean, it's just like that happens to be good for me for now. So I'm like, okay. And then, like I said, because things change. Like maybe later on it'll something else. You know what I'm saying? But who knows?
Let me ask you this: when you were young, you said you first got sick when you were young. You were in a hospital. You said something about they put you in a straitjacket.
Oh yeah.
Wait, why did they put you in a straitjacket?
Because I'm the patient. How am I supposed to know?
Yeah, but what did you do that made them restrain you?
I don't know. That's the procedure.
No, it's not a procedure.
But that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? And they put me in this room. It's a rubber room too. Why? You saw the clip? You saw the video?
Yes, I watched it.
Yeah. not just once. I mean, that's just, you know, when you go in, they put you in this room because they want to get the meds out of you. They want to see what you're like. You know what I'm saying? That whole process, it's a nightmare. That's why I don't like it. That's why I do the best I can and stay out and do it. You know, that's it. I always let that be then and this is now. I'm listening.
To put you in a place like that must have been a horrible experience.
Yeah. And they still do it. That's procedure.
How many times did they put you in that place?
A lot of times.
Really?
Yeah. If Sal went in right now, they would do the same thing now. Yes, they would.
Well, yeah, if he freaked out,
Yeah.
that's weird.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
weird.
and then what determines freak out? What determines weird?
Well, like
You
if
see?
you started getting violent, if you got violent, did you ever get
No,
violent?
I never got violent.
Never got violent.
Never.
Wow.
So, I mean, that's the thing, you know? It's like, there's a lot of things that's supposed to, but don't. You see what I'm saying?
Did you get violent? You said you didn't remember. Maybe you don't remember.
No, I remember. You would remember something like that. If you got violent, you would remember.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah. But, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, this is, yeah. That's like, yeah. It's really weird. Like, so, it's just, yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot.
So that was your worst experience?
I don't know. I guess, you know. I mean, and then there's other times, and you know, it's bipolar. That's what it is. You know, things happen, and you know, so.
So you get mad when you're bipolar, right?
Yeah. Sometimes you get manic. Sometimes you get depressed. You know, and even like now, right now, and all the times you've known me. Right? Say I've probably been hospitalized for like a little bit of time. Probably one time I went to this one called PHP, and that's actually a good one. You know why? Because they don't take away your whole freedom. You go. It's like school. You go for like a week. You go in the morning, you come out. You go in the morning, you come out. That one was the best one. But like I said, now it's getting better. Because and another one is good, like respites. That's the one that I just left from, right? Where you go in, but they still do the whole, we're gonna put you in the rubber room and wait, whatever. But when you get out, I was in Brookline, and yeah, you know, and that's like a week. You know what I'm saying? Like this, it's like where Tiffany's at, places like that, where Tiffany is, she just goes in for a week. You know what I'm saying? 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, like the long stays, oh my God, those are nightmares. Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
I know. And I've been able to take care of myself and be good to myself, meaning being functional, right? All these years because that's my worst thing. That's why I think your fear is what keeps you from getting sick or getting, you know what I'm saying? It's yeah, that's just my take on it, you know?
Right.
Yeah. Right. But like, yeah, I believe in God. Yeah, I believe in God. But I can't say yes, I know for a fact, like I know that this table is right here. Some things you don't know until you get there. And that's all, you know, like what Jordan Peterson said, like, it's true. You can't just tell somebody, ask somebody that, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, look at the clip again. The guy makes a lot of sense.
Right.
Yeah, he makes a lot of sense.
Right. You know what, like I said, life is an adventure. You just gotta, like, you know.
You gotta love Maria. You have to love Maria.
Oh, you're funny.
You're the best. You're the best, baby. You are. You're the best, baby. You're the best. I love you so much.
We're gonna have a nice meal tomorrow.
Okay.
Try to get some sleep. It's busy. all afternoon.
Okay. You know the weirdest thing? You know the weirdest thing? And I love you so much. I like you so much. And you don't even like me. But I love you. And that's even better.
How can you say that?
No, like, you know what I mean? But no.
I invite you over every week.
Yes.
I don't even like you.
Well, no. Okay, what I'm saying is, okay, you know how I am, right?
Yeah.
Right, I'm annoying, whatever, right? But it's true. But okay, like what I'm saying is, listen, like I like you so much, right? And you don't even like you don't like, or even when I'm annoying, meaning just listen. Even that I'm annoying, you still like have patience with me. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay. Be honest. Sometimes I get on your nerves, huh?
Who said you're annoying?
But just tell the truth. Don't I get on your nerves? I know I get on there. For
Don't
real?
listen to me, and I gotta tell you, shut up.
Oh
Shut
my
up.
God. Don't tell. Oh my God. For real. I get on everybody's nerves. Okay. People, but like my mom. I love my mom. Don't get me wrong. But me and my mom don't connect like that. We just don't because I get on her nerves. But this is the twist. This is what I'm not. This is when I get on your nerves, just so you'll know, when I get on your nerves, I'm like a cat. When I get on your nerves, it means I love you.
Oh, that's funny.
It's
You
true.
know what?
It's true.
Guess what?
What's that?
You don't get on my nerves.
Okay.
I enjoy talking to you.
Okay.
And you're my work, you're pretty much my workout buddy.
Okay. But my skin is thick. I can take it. But go ahead, tell me.
Well, you don't get on my nerves.
Okay,
If you did,
okay.
I wouldn't bother having you over or calling you.
Okay.
I'm coming in and working out with you. You're keeping me in shape.
Yes. Wow.
No, seriously.
Okay.
No, you don't get on my nerves.
Okay.
You really don't.
Okay.
You really don't. No, but you know, what you gotta do is find the number to that guy, Stephen King, and we'll contact him.
Okay.
I will talk to him for you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I will be your, what do they call it, manager.